everyone. My name is Infinity, and this is Magnetize Yourself, where we talk about life, love, spirituality, and of course, the law of attraction. Today, we're going to be talking about how to manifest with music. Do you enjoy listening to music? Nearly everyone does. This is because we are creatures of sound. Many people believe that our sense of sight is dominant. But researchers have argued that this isn't true, that actually our sense of sound is the dominant sense. That even when it comes to our relationships and the connections in our lives, we connect just as intimately through sound, through the vibrations emanating through our conversations with others, as we do through physical touch or through seeing others. There was a man by the name of Murray Schafer. He coined the idea of a soundscape. He argued that our entire world is essentially one big musical production with billions and billions of moving parts. And he researched the effects of sound, the profound ways that the sounds in our environment actually influence our behavior and our peace of mind and our state of being. Many of the sounds we experience all day long, we're not even aware of. This is what Schafer refers to as noise. He says the difference between noise and sound is that noises are the sounds we have learned to ignore. And these sounds in our environment can not only affect our mental state in the way we interact with others, the actions we take on a day-to-day basis, but because sound affects so much of our being, it's only natural that sound is able to open the door to our manifestations, or alternatively, to prevent things we're trying to manifest in our lives. We as humans are designed to absorb the sounds in our environment. It's long been said that we store the things that are said, spoken around us as children in our subconscious minds, and that these stored sounds, ideas, conversations that we aren't even aware of sometimes play out in our realities over and over again. For example, if as a young child, maybe before you can even remember, your parents were always arguing about money, talking about how money doesn't grow on trees, how money is ruining their lives, how they hate money. According to this theory, then those sound vibrations essentially become absorbed into your subconscious mind. So then what happens when you, that small child, unable to even realize that you are hearing these sounds, what happens when you then grow up and begin having your own experiences with money? Well, just like we think of DNA getting passed down genetically from mother and father to the child, these negative belief patterns become imprinted on your very being and affect your life for as long as you allow them to. What I mean by this is these negative belief patterns that often come from the sound vibrations that were in your environment from a very young age are likely preventing things you're trying to manifest right now. This is especially true if you're feeling stuck in a particular area of your life. This feeling of stuckness, of feeling as if you're trying to claw your way out of mud when you try to move forward on something, is often a very clear indication that the things holding you back are deeply imprinted on your mind. And often this is sounds that we've heard, words that form as beliefs that we've heard as young children and growing up, and then repeated to ourselves over and over. This is why learning to manifest with music can absolutely transform your life. Because the truth is, you are already manifesting with music, metaphorically, so to speak, because whatever you're listening to is affecting your manifestations. Whatever you've heard and taken in as a belief is affecting your manifestation. So our goal with manifesting with music is to clear out those negative beliefs. As 𝓪𝓯𝓯𝓲𝓷𝓪 would say, we need to clean out our ears. And he didn't mean physical ear cleaning. He meant we need to clear our mind of the noise pollution of our world, of the sounds and ideas and words of others and even of ourselves that are clouding our vision and preventing us from creating the lives we desire. This is where meditation music can be a very powerful tool. Meditation music is designed as sort of a cleaner for the sounds stuck in your mind. Have you ever heard that nature has the perfect frequency? This is why if you take a walk in the woods, deep in the woods, away from the sounds of a city, a road, factories, the busyness of life, when you get away from all of that and you're walking alone in a forest, do you ever find yourself getting that kind of buzzed feeling where you can almost feel a kind of buzzing in your ears or in your body, almost like your body is vibrating and your head just suddenly feels clearer? This is because by listening or tuning in to the perfect frequency of nature, you're clearing out the noise pollution of the world, the negativity and anxiety and busyness and chaos that presents itself as noise all over the planet. Well, just like that walk in nature can leave you feeling energized, buzzed, and alive, simply putting on headphones and immersing yourself in some form of cleansing sound can have the same effect of clearing your mind of negativity and anxiety and helping you tune in to the perfect frequency of your inner being, the same frequency of nature itself. And once you are able to tune in to those perfect frequencies, you will find that you're able to manifest things in your life so much faster. Because just like nature's frequency is the natural frequency of the world and your natural frequency, your natural state is abundance, well-being, health, happiness, connection. That is what is naturally flowing to you all the time. And the only reason you wouldn't be experiencing any of those things in your life is because something in your environment, possibly even your soundscape, as 𝓫𝓸𝓵𝓲𝓸𝓵 would say, or your sound environment, must be preventing you from manifesting that thing. So how can you begin using music to manifest? Or I should say, using sound to manifest, because it doesn't necessarily have to be music. Sound itself, certain frequencies of sound, can help bring you back to an awareness of who you are, can help tune you in to those perfect frequencies of your being. This is why in the subliminal meditation tracks I create, I always like to include binaural beat frequencies, because these are powerful frequencies that have been shown through research to have certain kinds of effects on the brain, and therefore on the body, and therefore on your manifestations in your outer world. So these frequencies can put you or help you put yourself in certain states of mind that can help you manifest your desires faster. And in the tracks that I create, I sometimes incorporate music, but music isn't the only way to manifest through sound. Any type of sound that allows you to take your mind off of the noise of the world and focus more powerfully on your desires will work to help you manifest. Oftentimes, instead of music, I will use rain sounds or white noise, or even ocean sounds or forest sounds, because any type of sound you can immerse yourself in, tune into, while at the same time tuning out of the noise pollution of the world. Anytime you do that, you are amplifying your manifestation power. I find that by listening to these sounds, you can allow yourself to enter a very hypnotic, trance-like state that is sometimes otherwise hard to reach when you're still sitting amidst all the normal sounds of your environment. So if you would be interested in checking out the tracks I've created, some of these are music-based, others are based on nature sounds, which also contain perfect frequencies. All of them are also embedded with powerful binaural beat frequencies, as well as affirmations, because the sounds we hear on a day-to-day basis aren't just mechanical sounds or music. We also hear words, voices that then formulate into negative ideas and belief patterns that become stuck in our minds. So to help you clear away those word-based negative ideas, I've also created subliminal affirmations tracks. These are affirmations spoken quietly enough that they are able to bypass your conscious mind and be impressed upon your subconscious and create positive new ideas to build new, fresh momentum in your life and manifest your desires faster. So if you're interested in checking out these subliminal tracks, I will give you a 7-day free trial when you create an account to see if these tracks work to transform your life like they have mine and many others. So I will link that in the description box below. I've created over 65 tracks, and we're making more all the time to help you manifest very specific outcomes in your life. So how do you go about using meditation music to manifest? The steps are simple, especially if you're familiar with general, typical meditation. Really, the only difference between a normal meditation practice and meditating with music, obviously, as you know, the wording of that suggests, the only difference is you'll be listening to some type of music or track with headphones, as opposed to simply sitting in your room or on your bed, listening to your normal everyday sounds of the room. So first, you're going to want to select a track. I would suggest just choosing whatever resonates deeply with you, whatever makes you feel relaxed and at ease. Different tracks will resonate with different people. Like I said earlier, if you have a certain outcome you'd like to manifest through this meditation practice, you could also choose a particular subliminal affirmations track. So this would have music, sometimes binaural beats, and sometimes other sounds, combined with softly spoken affirmations. These are really incredibly powerful tools because they combine several different elements of sound into one. Now, once you've selected your track, just like with a typical meditation, get comfortable either sitting or lying down, close your eyes, and begin to steady your breathing, deepening your inhalations and exhalations until you feel yourself beginning to enter a trance-like state. This trance-like state is very important, especially for the purpose of manifestation, because once you reach that state of feeling very disconnected from the outer world and deeply relaxed and almost a little bit sleepy, that's how you know you've truly tuned out of your day-to-day soundscape, your day-to-day noise environment. And this is very important because until you're able to fully disconnect from that environment, you're going to keep replaying the thought patterns of that environment, and it's going to prevent you from being able to meditate for the purpose of manifesting. It's going to keep you from being able to clearly visualize yourself as the person you desire to be or having the thing that you desire to manifest. Once you've reached that trance-like state, begin to impress your visualization upon your mind. Use as many senses as possible. Imagine that thing you want to manifest, whether it's something with your body like a weight loss, or it's a certain amount of money or a relationship. Imagine with every sense you possibly can, that thing is happening now. You must bring that thing into the now. And that's the thing most people get wrong with meditation, whether it's with music or just a typical meditation. They are unable to bring that future tense manifestation into the present tense. You must make your visualization in this meditation as real as reality itself, as real as a vivid memory rather than some vague future dream. You'll know once you've done this, because as you're visualizing, it'll become so real that it'll bring up emotions within you: ecstasy, happiness, relief, laughter, intense love, passion. You'll feel emotion around this manifestation so intensely that you will truly believe it must be happening right now. And that's how you know that you've just had an effective meditation. And that thing that you were visualizing, you can now believe is well on the way to manifestation. It's truly as simple as that. time limit on meditation really doesn't matter, because it's not a matter of how long you meditate, it's how long it takes you to make your manifestation real and tangible in your mind. That could take you 5 minutes, 20 minutes, 30 minutes, but I would recommend, as a general rule of thumb, don't do this activity for longer than 15 to 20 minutes, because at that point, a lot of times you may find yourself just kind of getting frustrated if you haven't been able to fully visualize yet. And don't worry if you aren't able to clearly visualize the manifestation right away, the first meditation. It's okay, because every day that you practice meditating, visualizing a certain outcome, it'll become clearer to you. The details will fill in with every meditation session, so I would recommend doing this a maximum of about 15 to 20 minutes. This is why the subliminals I create are 20 minutes long, because 20 minutes, in my opinion, is really, if you're going to have a morning meditation, really is the optimal amount of time to meditate. It's long enough that you can truly begin to enter this trance-like state to make the visualization powerful and real, but it's not so long that you're keeping yourself from then taking inspired action and moving forward beyond your meditation practice. So I hope you found this video helpful along your own journey, your own spiritual and physical journey, because we are both. We're spiritual beings having a physical experience, right? I hope that whatever you're trying to manifest with music or meditation, you always remember this one very important fact. Every single day, tune in to yourself before tuning into the world. Allow yourself to immerse in your dream reality, and these dreams will become reality as long as you continue to tune into your heart and your soul and not be distracted by the noise of others, the opinions of others, the negativity of others or of the world. Tune out of that and tune into yourself and your dream, and you will manifest it into reality. Thank you for listening to this podcast. As always, you can read more about this topic by checking out my blog post that'll be linked in the description box, as well as my personal library of powerful subliminal affirmations tracks that you can get 7 days of completely free access to. You can also check me out on Instagram at Magnetize Yourself, all put together. And please feel free to subscribe to this channel and join our community of like-minded, conscious, creative beings here on YouTube. I'm so excited for this community we're building and the magic we're creating here together, and I hope you'll be a part of that. Thank you again. Have a wonderful day, and I'll see you again in the next podcast.